Sorry, my name is Caitlin, and you might have seen me at the Involvement Fair if you were there, but I am an MIS and Business Analytics co-major with an International Business minor here at VSB, and I'm here to represent the Council of Presidents Executive Board, which is made up of one representative from the senior, junior, and sophomore class, and I am the junior vice president of the Council of Presidents, and the senior vice president is Tara Judge, and the sophomore vice president is Sophia Morales. And basically what we do is we work with the presidents of each of the VSB societies to foster more coordination and collaboration among these business societies. And throughout the year, the Council of Presidents will work with the O'Donnell Center of Professional Development to strengthen society involvement within VSB and ultimately increase VSB's visibility outside of the School of Business. So we're always here for you as a resource if you guys need any help or have any questions at all. So feel free to reach out to me, Tara, Sophia, or Michelle at any time. And with that, I want to pass it over to NABA.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. I am Maria Espinoza, and I'm the president of the National Association of Black Accountants, and we're really excited to have everyone on this call. And Michelle, are we starting, or is Accounting Society starting?
You can start as long as Kathy's okay with that.
Okay, we can get started.
Go for it.
I will share my screen. So we are the National Association of Black Accountants, and we're excited to talk to you about our mission and our goals for the semester. First, I'd like to introduce our e-board. So I will go first. Like I said, my name is Maria Espinoza. I'm a junior accounting and finance major in the business school. I'm from Philadelphia, and I joined NABA because it made me feel at home, being surrounded by people who have similar experiences to me and who kind of took me in and kind of guided me and gave me mentorship. So I'm so excited to have NABA a part of Villanova. We just chartered our chapter last year, so we're a fairly new organization in the business school, but we're really excited to kind of offer our events to not only NABA members, but also other VSB organizations. And if the rest of the e-board would like to introduce themselves, the ones that are here.
I'll introduce myself next. I'm Franklin Peaker. I'm a junior accounting and finance major from Philadelphia, and I'm the vice president of NABA.
I'll go next. My name's Shade Dugbo. I am from Kansas City, and I am a sophomore right now focused in finance and data analytics. And I am in charge of social media for NABA.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kevin White. I'm a junior. I'm from Newark, Delaware. My major is finance, and I have a concentration in applied quantitative finance, and I'm currently the treasurer of NABA.
And then these are our faculty advisors. Professor Litka, as some of you may have had him as a professor or currently have him. And we also have Julius Green, who is on the call. And I don't know if Julius, you'd like to introduce yourself really quickly?
Sure, thanks, Maria. Good afternoon, everybody. Julius Green. I'm a retired tax partner from a firm called Baker Tilly in Philadelphia. I joined Villanova as a non-teaching business advisor, business fellow in October of last year, and have had the pleasure of working with both NABA and Alpha over the course of the last almost year now. And also we'll be working to some extent with Ascend, but really excited to be working with NABA and this great team of young leaders that we have as part of the NABA family. So thanks for the opportunity.
So what is NABA? NABA is a national organization, but there's chapters spread across America. So we chartered our chapter in Villanova, so we have a specific mission here, and that is to provide a social and professional space where students of color in VSB feel supported and uplifted while providing them all the necessary resources to succeed in the business school. And we also want to emphasize that even though it's called the National Association of Black Accountants, you do not have to be an accounting major or Black to be a part of this organization. We really emphasize allyship and an inclusive community. And then we're going to talk a little bit about what we can offer potential NABA members.
So one of the resources that we offer here at NABA is tutoring. A lot of times it can be kind of intimidating to be in a classroom and not really know people like that. And one of the things that we like to offer is group tutoring, where basically every week we come together, we work on problems together with a tutor who's trained in the subject that we're tutoring for. So right now we're doing intermediate accounting once a week, and we plan on starting up financial accounting tutoring probably next semester.
And then we also want to emphasize the community aspect of this club, and we do have some small social events planned. We do have virtual game nights every third Sunday of the month, and again, we encourage, you don't even have to be a NABA member to kind of join these kind of community events. We really encourage support from all VSB societies. And now we're going to talk a little bit about the professional events that we have coming up, and that, again, we encourage that you kind of take advantage of these opportunities to network and gain a diverse perspective at these events, even though you're not part of NABA, or if you want to kind of learn more about these events. And Kevin's going to talk a little bit about those now.
For sure. So we offer a lot of events with a lot of different companies. One of the events we just had was the career fair prep with Freddie Mac. So students were able to join, get some advice on their resume or how to pitch themselves at the career fair, and that went very well. This year, all of our events will mostly be virtual. So it's great to come out, learn from a lot of these companies, and even get opportunities to interview for potential internship or externships. So we like to have a lot of different companies come out, especially because, like Maria said, you don't have to be an accountant to be a part of NABA. Also, finance majors, analytics majors, even MIS can get some valuable experience by coming to these events.
And then this is just to highlight our NABA newsletter. So if you want to be a part of NABA or just stay on top of like the events that we have going on, we really encourage you to kind of email me or another member of the exec board to kind of get on the email list and kind of be in the know and with things that have to do with NABA.
So if after this you're interested in becoming an official NABA member, just fill out the Google form and you'll be contacted via email about next steps, about getting your membership. And since it is a national society, we do normally have a fee, but because Villanova will cover it and because you're part of the Villanova chapter, the fee will be paid. So make sure to fill out the Google form so you can be an official member. And you'll also receive a NABA swag bag, like t-shirt and all the fun things with it. And just to make sure that you're involved with all the events, if you're not exactly on the newsletter, there's a really great way to make sure that you're seeing the events and RSVPing through our Instagram. So we'll post any of the flyers about the events that are coming up, and we'll have the RSVPs in the link in bio.
And then just to shed some light on our next event will be with Deloitte on Monday, I believe, from 6:30 to 7:15. It's a dive into Deloitte with Reese Blair. He's a former president of the Philadelphia chapter of NABA. He's a partner with Deloitte. He comes out almost every year and he runs a diversity day. It's an amazing day. So if you have some time on Monday, come out and join.
Thank you everyone for listening to the presentation, and we look forward to new members of NABA. And if you're interested, just let us know and you can fill out the form.
Great, thank you everybody for that. I forgot to mention in the beginning for any of the students that are logged on here, if you have questions, feel free to submit them through the chat and then we will try to answer all of them as we go through. But in interest of time, I want to get the Accounting Society a chance to share their information as well. So again, submit questions through chat. We'll get to them as soon as Kathy's done promoting the Accounting Society, talking about the Accounting Society. So I'll turn that over to her now.
So my name is Katherine Rykowski. I am a junior in the business school. I'm studying accounting and finance with a Chinese minor. And I am one of the co-presidents of the Accounting Society. The other co-president is Annie Cowan, who's also a junior. So I'm just here with like a little bit about the society. So we're gonna start with what we do. So our main goal is to give students insight into different career paths within the accounting field. We also found that like it's hard coming in and like declaring yourself as like an accounting major, and you need like more information on how to sit for like the CPA exams. So we also are prepared to give information during our events about like the 150 credit requirements and also master's in accountancy programs, because there are a lot offered for Villanova students. We also have good connections with the Big Four, so we also provide networking opportunities with accounting firms such as PwC, EY, KPMG, Deloitte, and more. And then I'll also tell you guys about our events too. All right. Oh, I don't know what just happened. Oh, I guess I went backwards. Oh well. So the Accounting Society allows students to explore this field of study as well as career opportunities that are available in the workplace. We will hold roughly 4 virtual events this semester to allow students to learn about various careers and companies within the accounting field. And these events are targeted to help students build relationships with these companies as well as faculty here at Villanova. So I actually, like we're still finalizing our exact event schedule, but we are planning on having our events held on Tuesday nights. And we plan on having, as I said, 4 virtual events. So our first one, we're planning on having like an intro to the department, mainly targeted towards freshmen and sophomores. So at that event, we're planning on having some faculty talk about the accountancy master's program, as well as the 150 credit requirements. And then we also plan on having like a breakout session where students can get to talk to like professors from like all different types of accounting. Then for our second event, we're planning on having a virtual networking workshop with the Big Four, because now I know especially that we're in like this virtual world, you have to learn how to like interview virtually or network virtually, and that's something that like is new to everyone. So we thought that would be very helpful. And then the third event we're thinking of doing is like a Where Accounting Can Take You, because I know it's not everyone's goal to like go into public accounting, stay in public accounting. So we're planning on having like executives from different companies, or just people who like, you can see people who went through public accounting or people who switched, and just like the plethora of places that you can go to. And then our final event that we're planning is an externship fair, where you can learn all about the different opportunities that firms have mainly in the summer. It's mainly like 1 or 2 day programs for freshmen and sophomores. And yeah, and then probably in the next semester, we'll have like, we normally have like a small networking fair that's mainly just accounting companies, but because of COVID, we thought that would be better to wait for the spring when we can hopefully do it in person. So yeah, so if you want to join, you can just enter on view groups. I'm gonna start going through that tomorrow and start adding people to the roster and mailing list. So yeah, I hope to see you guys around. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thanks for that information. Do we have any questions from any of you guys? You can do it through the chat, or you can unmute yourself if you just want to ask it. So we did just get one. How do you join the Accounting Society? It's a good question.
Oh yeah, so you can just enter us on view groups, and there should be a button to say to add, and then I'll get an email saying that you're interested, and then I'm going to log into view groups and start accepting people tomorrow. So.
Okay, any other questions from anybody? I think they pretty much cover everything. Let's see. Coming in.
Oh. Yeah, something that the e-board members can do is like change their name to their email like me and Maria did, so like people can see your email really easily. If you want to do that, you don't have to.
And then a question about the recordings. So we have 2 more spotlight series next week on Monday and Tuesday. So after all of the series are completed, then we will upload them onto the O'Donnell Center website. As soon as they are uploaded and ready to go, we'll send out messaging to the students to let you guys know that they're there. So you should be able to access those recordings through our website if you wanted to go back and rewatch any of the spotlight. Let's see if we get any more questions. Okay, where is the VU groups? That's actually a good question. VU groups is a term that we throw around. Keep forgetting that most of the first year students wouldn't know what VU groups is. So where is VU groups for the Accounting Society? How can students access that? Do one of you guys want to help them with that?
Yeah, I've always just looked up just on Google VU groups, and that's always just how I got to it. And then you should get on a web page where you can search for a group and then just put in like the Villanova Accounting Society and you should get that. I'm sorry, that might not have been helpful. That's just the only way I've ever gotten there.
That works. You could also go to the Office of Student Involvement website. So if you go to Villanova's main website and just search Office of Student Involvement or even just Student Involvement, it'll take you to that website. And then there'll be a link there for student groups. If you click on that, it'll give you information about all the student groups at Villanova as a whole, but it will also give you a link to VU groups where you can find information and interact with the groups as well. All right, any other questions? That it? Okay, well, like I said, the session's being recorded, so as soon as everything is uploaded, we'll let you guys know. But otherwise, if there aren't any more questions, thank you all for joining us. Thanks for being here. I did have one question, so Kathy and Julius, if you guys can stay on for a second after everybody logs off, we'll have a quick conversation. But thank you, everybody, for joining us. Enjoy your weekends.
Thank you.